It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 18th of October. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather will stay rain-free for quite a while. There's a chance we might make it all the way through the rest of the month of October with no rain. Tropics, we'll take a look at that and much more as we go. This is the upper air look early this morning. And again, a high amplitude pattern. We have a big trough in the western states. That'll bring some mountain snow to some of our friends there. Of course, ridging here, it's going to be dry for a while, trough off the east coast of the United States. There's the radar composite early this morning, relatively quiet. Another chilly morning across Alabama. Like yesterday, some spots are near the freezing mark. We have 32 for Gadsden, 30 at Aniana, mid-30s for places like Cullman and Jasper. Huntsville, 39, mostly 40s for the southern half of the state. There's a watch warning map this morning. Out west, a number of freeze warnings and winter storm warnings in effect there. That is a sign of the times. There is a marginal risk of severe storms today for northeast New Mexico. Basically the same thing tomorrow and on day 3, which is Sunday. No severe storms expected across the country. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. And once again, we just can't buy a drop here. Nothing for most of Alabama. Now, we've had no rain for the month of October. Now, we've had some storms in the northeastern corner of the state this past Sunday night. But again, for most of the state, it's been dry. And as we've said here many times, the last time we had a completely dry October in Birmingham was 100 years ago, 1924. If you didn't see it, this is the new drought monitor released yesterday. And you can see the moderate drought conditions are increasing across the state. And that will be continuing, obviously, for the next couple of weeks. But keep in mind, November typically becomes fairly wet and fairly stormy. November is the beginning of the tornado season here. Tornado season runs from November through May. The tropics, pretty quiet. The good news, the Invest 94L, it will not develop. Hurricane Center pretty much giving up on it. They dropped the chance of this developing down to 10%. Dry air, strong winds aloft, just not going to happen. The little feature in the western Caribbean, the Hurricane Center now showing this with a 50-50 chance of developing, but it's going to drift right into Central America. So the window for that to develop is fairly short. And the bottom line is we just don't expect any trouble for the Gulf of Mexico for the rest of October. Hopefully for the rest of the season, but we can't promise that. Hurricane season runs through the end of November. All right, model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 4. Got that deep, deep upper low out in Arizona. Big trough in the west, ridge in the east, and once again, a beautiful fall day. Sunny, highs in the 70s today. Perfect weather for high school football games tonight. Clear and very cool. Tomorrow, a great day for college football games across much of the country. Sunny with highs in the 70s. Same thing on Sunday, and then Monday we'll see highs around 80 for the northern half of the state, low 80s in South Alabama. And again, we're dry through the week. This is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Highs each day, upper 70s and low 80s. And a week from today, this is Friday, the 25th of October. Got a ridge in place across the deep south, and it's the same story. We're dry. Let's go out 10 days. Can we find any rain? Well, that doesn't look like a wet look there. That's a ridge in place. This is valid 10 days from now, and once again, there's just nothing. Rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. This is for the next 15 days, valid into early November. And it's the same look we've seen. Again, the mean comes off the flat line a little bit, but just not much at all, under a half inch. And so the next window for any showers would be probably in early November. Temperatures for Birmingham coming off the national blend of models, 71 today. Mid-70s for the weekend. Next week, highs upper 70s and low 80s, lows mostly in the 50s, and the latest long-range guidance. This is for October 25th through October 31st. A lot of red on that map. Temperatures above average with a ridge in place. Hey, this was California yesterday. Of course, this is way up in the mountains, the Sierra Nevada mountains, but they're getting their first snow of the season. That is a sign of the times. Who loves a good dust devil? I love these things. This was yesterday in Cleburne County. Multiple vortex dust devil. Beautiful sunset last night of the Alabama sky. That's one nice thing about it. The weather has just been incredibly nice. That was the football stadium there at Spann Park High School last night. Gulf Coast looking good. Just gorgeous. And we had the big full moon, Hunter's moon, in the sky. Once again, we had that trifecta going on for the sky watchers. We had the great sunset, the full moon, and the comet still visible. Beginning to become noticeably dimmer, but it's still there. Nothing but net. That's a great shot. But again, if you want to see the comet, you're kind of running out of time. Look to the western horizon about 30, 45 minutes after sunset. Kind of hard to see with the naked eye. It looks better with your camera phone. All right, today going to be in St. Clair County at Margaret Elementary School for a program this morning. Then this evening I'll be at Oxford High School for Friday Night Rivals. That's our game of the week over on our sister station, My 68, Clay Chalkville at Oxford. I'll be live on ABC 3340 at 4, 5, and 6. Blitz Game Day on Channel 68 at 6:30. The game itself on Channel 68 at 7. And tomorrow, back in Oxford, the Oxford Public Library. And this is not a book signing. This is a weather program. It will be an introduction to storm spotting. And we'll also talk about, obviously, tornadoes, hurricanes, and high-impact weather events. So if you want to learn more about kind of helping us as a storm spotter, if you have kids that love weather, bring them down. It's going to be a fun session. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning at the Oxford Public Library. I promise you'll be out by 10 and you'll be at home in time for the football game. So if you get a chance, come see us there tomorrow. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great Friday, and God bless.